Yeah, we're disappointed we've lost the match. Of course, we're at home. We want to win the match. We want to give the group an opportunity to go down to Falkirk and play for something on Saturday. And of course, it's disappointing we've lost the match. But when you strip it down, we've made a lot of changes. We've had enforced injuries, suspensions. Made a lot of changes. A lot of guys have they've barely had sessions. You look at Big Jordo. Caleb coming into the group, the guys need minutes, and if we've lost the match, but we can take some positives away from it.
What are the positives you can take away from it, other than just minutes?
Yeah, minutes is one of the big things. I thought for large parts of the game, we were untroubled. They hit us on the break twice, which is disappointing. A wee bit more smarter, and we can we can bring boys down and be cuter. That second goal probably doesn't happen if we make the foul higher up in the pitch. But just in general, I thought we, other than the last 20 minutes when we start to panic, because we're chasing that goal and we want to get back into the game. I thought for 60-70 minutes we had pretty good control of the game with a heavily rotated team that hasn't played together. So it shows that what we're working on in training, what we're trying to implement with the group, and in terms of the press, in terms of keeping the ball in our rotations, it's working. Probably the disappointing side is we didn't create enough chances out of today, but on another day we maybe do. And I just think that if we're streetwise, we maybe get a point out of that match, and if we're really ruthless, we win the match and get a chance of getting points on Saturday to make it competitive.
I was speaking to Jordan after the time days, and he spoke to Spartans, are a team that's going to be in their league, which starts in a couple of weeks' time. Better insight kind of into them, what maybe the level of opposition to expect.
Definitely, another positive we take away from the match is we know quite a lot about the Spartans team. We've had them watched. We've been quite well aware of a lot of their players. I thought they lined up just about as strong as they can be tonight, and we've done okay against them. We've lost the game, which is a negative, but we've done okay for large parts for 60-70 minutes. As I said, we've complete control of that match.
Falkirk on Saturday, obviously not necessarily playing for anything in terms of progression, but more minutes and legs, what we were looking for.
That's a disappointing thing, is that we're not playing for anything, but the 4 games are fantasy games. If you get off to a good start, it gives you an opportunity to progress in the cup. We haven't done that, so what we need to do is take all the good things that we have done from the previous 3 games and the 4 pre-season games and take them into Saturday and make it almost as competitive as we can be. And we'll look to go with a strong team again on Saturday with ideas of when the real stuff matters on the 5th of August.
Okay, on Falkirk, obviously a tough test. They'll be kind of looking to progress. It'll be a tough one.
This is it. Every time you go to the Falkirk Stadium, any time you play away from home against full-time opposition, it's tough. They're fit, they're strong, they're educated, and Saturday will be no different. For them, they'll have meaning behind the game. They'll have purpose. They'll want to win the match. They'll want to impress their home support, and for us, it will just be probably quite similar to the Dundee United match, where we'll have to surrender a lot of possession. We'll have to maintain good shapes, and we'll go down with a game plan and make it as sticky as we possibly can.
So the bonus is yourself and Andy will be back on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be a bit stronger for Saturday. The important thing for us tonight, we were always going to rotate for this match, not just because Spartans are in our league, but because it's close to the Dundee match, which we thought if we freshen things up, we could have a good outlook going into the Falkirk game. But yeah, a lot of positives, a good few negatives as well, but we're trying to stay away from all the negatives.
Maybe a negative is maybe not the right word, but in terms of, you maybe didn't have high expectations for the League Cup in terms of progressing, but maybe just you want to get this winning mentality before you start the league. Is that maybe an objective for Saturday, is get that first kind of competitive win this season?
This is something that we spoke about heavily in the last few weeks, is that we're now a group that are going to Dundee United away and we're disappointed we lost the match. Whereas last season we'd potentially crumbled early. So there is a mindset change, a positivity change. We can see it, we can feel it. It does need to reflect on a bit of momentum and results, but we're more than aware that this is it's a fantasy group. It's an extremely difficult group. Tonight was the one fixture we maybe think we can take points out of. and we haven't. But yeah, if you can get a wee boost, a wee momentum out of this group, then excellent. It sets you in good stead going into the East Fife match, which again is our bread and butter. But it hasn't happened, so it's not doom and gloom. You know, we've taken a lot of positives out of the 3 games, and hopefully we'll take more out of Saturday as well.